Hello, beautiful, vibrant souls. Change is here for you, and you are the manifester of these changes. What you've been waiting for. We're going to talk about some collective reading here from Spirit, and our first two cards is the Magician and that Two of Discs. These are the things that you've been asking for. These are the changes that you have been trying to manifest in your life. The Magician indicates that these are the works that you've put into place, and you had been working towards these changes. You had been implementing the things that were necessary. You've been utilizing the tools that you had in front of you. You've been putting into practice all of the things that you've used in the past. So all of these efforts have started to actually result in physical, tangible, realistic daily changes. I'm getting, for some of you, this is going to involve a trip. You're going to be visiting some folks, maybe a career oriented job trip. It might be something that results in some networking opportunities for you that benefit you in that respect. For some of you, this involves actually relocating and moving into a new location that gives you more opportunities to grow. These are opportunities that you didn't necessarily have access to. Now, the resources for this are all falling into place. So I'm getting, for some of you, you may wonder how this is going to all plan out. Um, you don't need to worry about the details. You've already put into place the energy necessary for this change to occur. So all of the things that are going to need to be finalized, all those little details that go along with these changes, those are all happening as well. That's a part of this manifesting. Now, for some of you, this feels a little bit farther off. I'm feeling for some of you, it's rather close, but the opportunity that comes about is something that is really life changing in the type of way that you're going to be looking back a year or two from now and just going, I can't believe that happened to me. I can't believe that my life changed in this way. So there's a lot of energy of, I prayed for this. I prayed for this. I wanted this. I dreamt about this. The cards told me that this was going to happen, and I was waiting for it, and I never doubted it. I always felt that it was real. I always felt that it was right. The time has finally come. I'm ready. I'm waiting. I'm willing student. I'm ready for the next level. Bring to me. I'm not afraid. I'm stepping into the next phase. We've got this telepathy card. This is the perception. This is communication from the divine spirit. These are visions that you've been having. These are dreams that you've been having. These are glimmers and nudges that you are familiar with. This is a situation that you felt before. This feels familiar to you. Now, the situation might not match every single detail, because I'm getting for some that the alignment that was occurring in the past wasn't quite right, but that it felt similar. Whereas the alignment that's occurring right now, it has that similar feel, but there's some changes in circumstance. And for others, I'm getting that this is a situation that the timing was not just right. There was some element that wasn't perfectly healed, that wasn't perfectly in alignment, and you did what you were supposed to do. You were taking the nudges from spirit that said, it says walk away if I don't align with it. It says walk away if it doesn't feel meant for me. I'm not going to sit here and feel bad about it. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm just going to move on. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to prioritize myself and make myself happy, right? So you did that. You did that. And then when you did that, the alignment energy occurred again, and you reflected that healing outward into the situation. And now you're getting these nudges and like, why am I thinking of this person? I'm feeling this situation again. Why is this occurring? Why am I having these dreams? I walked away from this. And you almost are a little bit afraid of the message that you're getting in this dream, because you're like, I don't want to do this again. But this is different this time. There's something different about this, because you learned that you don't need that. You discovered that this wasn't something that was going to affect you for the rest of your life. You did what you needed to do. You healed from it. You grew from it. You started to prioritize yourself. You took all those lessons and all that knowledge and information and you applied it to your life in such an efficient way that you put yourself back into alignment with the situation that has grown and evolved and developed. And now it's not going to be a factor for you in any negative way. You still have the strength and the understanding and the comprehension of what it is that makes you happy and what you need. And so now your standards and your boundaries are very solidified up here. It's not the same situation anymore. It can't be. But the messages that you're receiving, just trust it. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're perfectly in alignment and exactly the way you're supposed to be. So we have this empathic star seed that's coming up, and this energy is very much about putting down whatever it is that you picked up. Some of this energy you have picked up has nothing to do with you. You have been in the crossfire of some situations of some other individuals, and it has left residual energy on you. Um, their struggles are not your struggles. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not empathic to the cause, and we don't feel very much like, oh my gosh, I wish I could help you, or I can help you, and I'm going to help you. This is about absolutely absorbing the feelings that this person and these people are having in their situation, and starting to feel almost like maybe that applies to you as well. That's not your case. This situation isn't yours. Um, so, for example, I'm getting for some of you that somebody is having issues in their relationship or with finding a relationship, and you can find yourself understanding and relating to the issues that they're having, and it's almost like you've put lenses on and said, okay, this lens is now how I see the situations that are unfolding for me. But these are not your situations. So what we want to do is we want to ask spirit for some clarity, and we want to ask spirit for some understanding and differentiation between your messages and the messages that other people are receiving. So there's a lot of energy there that needs to just be kind of sorted out. You need to do some grounding work, you need to do some shielding work, and you need to ask and appreciate the clarity that spirit's going to provide for you. Everything that you feel and see is not necessarily yours. And especially if you're very heightened perception right now and you're really like kind of getting a lot from everywhere, you may find yourself having kind of ups and downs emotions when you're least expecting it. Yeah, that's because you're picking up stuff from other people and they may be thinking about you and there may be some connection there, but this is for you to differentiate and separate yourself from. You want to meditate on clarity. You want to make sure that you ground yourself, get some rest, stay hydrated, and take care of you. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I am always grateful to be a part of yours, and I can't wait to see you next time. Many blessings to you.